It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far.
Tyler Bass, the kickoff for Buffalo.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now, defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today. Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Going deep for Hopkins. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are letting up.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Mahomes got to have this one. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chiefs' 1st down as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk, 17 yards there on 4th down. Now Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now. And all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now, 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be...
And Brown's got it for a Chiefs touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Boy, that route is really tough to cover because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slant.
Yeah, well, we talk all the time about how it's tough to execute offensively, but you're saying, don't forget, it's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Yeah, the number one thing that you're taught is to not get caught inside or get beat inside. So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start your move initially inside if you're a receiver.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And that is going to wind up incomplete, so they try to hit him with something you don't... Oh, he fakes a spike! And that is going to wind up incomplete, so they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. Here's Sam Martin now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So a change of possession here on the punt. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this off to Pacheco and give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs first down as he'll be brought down at the 27. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. Mahomes going to throw. With no hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Offense.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick? And
he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen fighting to stay upright. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. A give. This is Cook. 116 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So Allen's going to look to throw. And this is a rocket pulled in by Cooper, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. No, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And that is going to wind up incomplete, so they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. On play action, Allen. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Oh, and now some trickery. They fake the spike. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And they'll get him down up past the 15. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Over the middle, complete. That's Rice. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. To throw, it's Mahomes. It's Kelce on the ground. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Yellow.
Now it's Mahomes again.
He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And did he just clock that? Looked like he tried to stop the clock, but the clock wasn't even moving.
2nd and 10.
And he just clocked it, but the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often, a wasted down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And did he just clock that? Looked like he tried to stop the clock, but the clock wasn't even moving.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Yellow.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear the Bills are going to win the football game. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our